Hey, welcome to the stuff you should think about. I'm your host, G, and today we're going to talk about how junk mail actually works. We've all been there. You open your mailbox expecting a letter from a friend or an important bill, only to find it buried under a mountain of glossy catalogs, pre approved credit card offers, and local grocery flyers. It's easy to dismiss junk mail as a nuisance. But have you ever wondered how your address ended up on all those lists? Where are they coming from and why do they keep coming even after you've unsubscribed? In today's episode, The Inbox Unlocked, we're peeling back the curtain on the multi-billion-dollar direct mail industry. Here's a look at how that mountain of paper finds its way to your door. First is the data brokers. These are the puppet masters. The junk mail ecosystem doesn't start at the post office. It starts with data. There's a massive opaque industry of data brokers, companies like Axiom, Epsilon, and Experian, whose entire business model is to collect, aggregate, and sell your personal information. They gather data from everywhere, public records like property tax filings and voter registrations, warranty cards you filled out, online shopping habits, and social media activity. They build a profile on you that includes your age, income, interest, and how likely you are to respond to a specific type of offer. Next, you have the list rental market. When a company decides to launch a direct mail campaign, they don't just mail a campaign to everyone in the country. That would be expensive and ineffective. Instead, they run a list from a broker. Think of it as a hyper-targeted advertising. If a high-end kitchen supply store wants to send out a catalog, they don't just buy a list of everyone with a house. They buy a list of homeowners aged 30 to 35 who have recently purchased gourmet cooking equipment online and have an annual income over $100,000. Next, you have the psychology of the offer. Have you noticed that junk mail often looks like a personal letter? It might have a handwritten style font, a fake stamp, or a urgent sticker on the front. This is deliberate. Marketing firms conduct massive A/B testing on everything from the color of the envelope to the thickness of the paper. They know that if the mail looks official, like a tax notice or a bank statement, you are statistically more likely to open it. Once you've opened it, the sunk cost of your time makes you more likely to read the offer inside. Why does it still exist? The surprising truth. You might think, in the age of email and social media ads, who's still reading paper through the mail? The answer is, it works. Digital ads are easy to ignore or block with an ad blocker, but physical mail has a 100% delivery rate to the doorstep. According to the Data and Marketing Association, direct mail has a significantly higher response rate than email. When a piece of mail lands in your hand, it creates a tactical connection that a banner ad simply can't replicate. These companies see a return on investment, or ROI, that justifies the cost of printing and postage. How to opt out? Because you can. You can't erase your digital footprint entirely, but you can stem the tide. Here are the 3 best ways to stop the junk mail. One is dmachoice.org. This is managed by the Data and Marketing Association. This is the gold standard for reducing solicitations. It costs a few dollars, but stays active for 10 years. The next one is optoutprescreen.com. This is the official site where you can stop those pesky pre-approved credit card and insurance offers. It's free and highly effective. Last one being a catalog choice. This is a free service where you can search for the specific companies sending you catalogs and ask to be removed from their mailing list one by one. Want to hear more about the weird world of the paper industry? Listen to a full episode of The Stuff You Should Think About on Spotify Podcasts.